Hi, I'm Brit Bennett, author of The Vanishing Half. The Vanishing Half is a story about Desiree and Stella, identical twins who grow up inseparably, but then decide to live their adult lives on opposite sides of the color line, one white and one black. Desiree is the willful twin. She is bold and outgoing and funny, and she's the one who, in the beginning of the story at least, desperately wants to escape the small town where the twins have grown up. She wants to go out into the world and live a big life somewhere. Stella is the quieter twin. She is studious. She wants to go to college someday. She's very guarded. And she is the twin who Desiree at least considers very predictable until Stella disappears and becomes a white woman. Desiree then learns that Stella had been harboring secrets all along that spoke to some of the things that she wanted from her life that Desiree never even imagined. The impetus for the book really was a conversation that I had with my mother years ago. My mother grew up in Louisiana in a small town. And one day she was talking to me and told me on the phone about this town she remembered hearing about as a child, where a bunch of light-skinned people lived there and they all kind of intermarried within their community in hopes that their children would get lighter and lighter from generation to generation. It was such a strange idea for a place. I had never quite heard anything like it. I grew up in California, and the idea of a town like this existing was really beyond my comprehension. It felt so strange to me that it almost felt like a myth, and that was the part that really drew me in as a novelist. I immediately thought to myself, well, this is the beginning of a novel, a book set in a place like this that is plagued by this type of really violent ideology about skin color. So it was a journey. It was a journey of writing the book. It took me about 4 or 5 years, but it's been so amazing to see the reception of this book to readers in the United States and also around the world. I was disappointed to not be able to go out on a book tour and actually meet readers in bookstores during this pandemic, but it's been so amazing to be able to go on tour really around the world from my home, talking to readers in France, Germany, Canada, South Africa, Poland, and not to mention throughout the United States. It's been amazing to receive the enthusiastic reception for this book and for these characters. And I'm really excited for readers throughout the world to be able to continue to read this book. So thank you, and thanks for supporting The Vanishing Half.